And now he's being investigated by the Department of Justice because the special counsel, under the special counsel regulations, reports still to the Department of Justice, not an independent counsel. So he's being investigated for taking the action that the Attorney General and Deputy Attorney General recommended him to take by the agency who recommended the termination. So that's the constitutional threshold question here. That's why, as I said, no investigation.
What's the question? I mean, you've stated some facts. First of all, you've now said that he is being investigated after saying that you didn't.
No.
You just said,
no, he's
sir,
not being investigated.
you just said that he's being investigated. You just said
Period.
2 times that he's being investigated.
So he's being investigated for, and now he's being investigated.
The investigation into possible links between Russia and Trump associates and whether the president has tried to shut down that probe took some dramatic new turns this week. So again, I am being investigated.
So he's being investigated. Now he's being investigated. Chris, let me be clear. He's being investigated. 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 Investigated, 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 investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being investigated. Let me be investigated. Chris, let me be investigated. Chris, let me be investigated. Chris, let me be investigated. Investigated. Chris, let me be.
The investigation into possible links between Russia and Trump associates and whether the president has tried to shut down that probe took some dramatic new turns this week.
Investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being 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 investigated.
The investigation into possible links between Russia and Trump associates and whether the president has tried to shut down that probe took some dramatic new turns this week. Again, I am being investigated.
So he's being investigated.
Again, I am being investigated.
So he's being investigated.
Again, I am being investigated.
So he's being investigated. Investigated, independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being investigated. Let me be crystal clear. He's being investigated. Let me be crystal clear.
Took some dramatic new turns this. Took some dramatic new turns this.
Let me be crystal clear. Independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Independent counsel, independent counsel, independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Independent counsel. So he's being investigated. Independent counsel. So he's being investigated.